We're live. So I'll give it to you because it's your topic.
Thursday's my day. Yep. So I think this is really exciting because I was putting my newsletter together this afternoon for the last one for the year, and it's all around time to energize. So the way that I'm looking at it is it's been an incredible year in a number of different ways, and it always comes with various challenges and various things. But it's really important to also take time away, have downtime, and not have guilt attached to it.
Super, super important.
And what is very interesting is whenever I come up with a topic, I always feel I need to be living it in order to be authentic in what I'm actually saying. So I'm going to be honest upfront. I'm working on this. So it might not come across very authentic because it is a work in progress. It is quite challenging just to have downtime and know it's all actually going to be okay. And, things are going to be fine. So the guilt thing, if anyone else can relate, then today's topic might help.
I used to, but now I'm in a different place. So
great. Okay, so the first point is exploring the guilt. So for people that do journaling, who do writing, it's a really good way to go, okay, so what's really going on here? Why am I feeling guilty? What does it say about me and my belief system?
I think for a lot of people, it's actually that they feel like they don't do enough and there's not enough time. And it always looks like that others are actually working so hard. So why am I not working so hard? So those are the type of thing that I can see as entrepreneurs.
Exactly. The next one is telling people what you need. And I know that we've spoken about this a few times, and I know you did suffer. I don't know if you are still from the need to please.
There's the pleasing side, but also like I'll separate it from like also knowing, like feeling comfortable to actually come and ask for help or come and say, I actually need some time off or I need some whatever. That's two different things to like try to please. Because sometimes you just feel uncomfortable from different reasons or whatever there is. I learn slowly to learn to ask for help and to say that this is what I want, this is what I need now.
Because that is a hard one. Because sometimes it's not that it's hard, it's that you don't actually know what it is you need in that moment until something's not working, and then you go, okay, well, that's what I needed. But then in hindsight, that's one of those things. The next one is simplifying and no clutter. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm very into minimalism. So literally, if I don't use something, it just goes. I just get rid of stuff. I'm big into minimalism and decluttering because I think whatever's in your surroundings kind of has a lot to do with what's going on internally.
Yeah, there is an impact of this. So, I think it's like, it's what you have in your mind. Okay, what's like running here? If there's too much noise and too much like, it is hard to find a time, to take some time off and say, okay. But I can say that I learned that that's okay if I'm having a day and I want to just chill and be in front of the couch and just being on the couch and watch TV. I learned that that's okay. We sometimes forget like how hard we work in corporate. And that half of the day we're actually doing nothing because we were just in a meeting, chatting with other people. We're working in the evenings when we're getting home sometimes, or most of the time, depending on who we are, like what was the role. So you need to learn to be okay with this. And the funny part is that when you know that you're okay with this, out of nowhere, you get your motivation back, your inspiration back, your creativity back, and then you're getting up and you do more stuff.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That time out's good. The next one is about being alone together. And I think that's being really comfortable with either a partner, a family member, a friend, where you can do stuff together. You could go hiking or you can spend time together, but you don't actually have to engage all the time. So you can be together without actually having to make conversation all the time. For me, that's a true part of being really comfortable with somebody, is that you're together and doing whatever you're doing, you're sharing experience, but you don't have to be engaging continuously.
It's not, so for me, it's not that you feel comfortable with the other person, and you need to feel comfortable with yourself. Because I don't like the silence. I learned in time that's okay. But in the beginning, I used to take it as the other person might think that I may be boring, and that's why there's nothing to say. So it's for everyone, it's coming differently.
Absolutely. And then find your happy place. So for me, and I always say this, but without a shadow of a doubt, my happy place is definitely mountains. I think yours is beach. But just find your happy place where you like to recharge and reconnect with yourself.
Yeah, and I would love you guys more than welcome to share in the comments. What's your like happy place? For me, it's not only like just the beach; it's actually nature and to do stuff for myself, even to be at home by myself, just chilling. I love it. That's my happy place.
The next one is saying no, or having, being okay with saying no. And I find that, especially from the say yes side, like I'll have mentors or mentees saying, okay, well, let's have a meeting on Sunday at, I don't know, 1:00 or something, or even a coaching session, 1:00 on a Saturday or Sunday or whatever. And for me, that's a no. So being able to be comfortable with what your boundaries are and being able to say no. And you don't have to give a justification, an apology, and a story. You can just say no.
Yeah, it's not that easy. I'm still struggling with this sometimes.
Yep. And then the final one, which I think is something that I do a lot of because I live alone, and I think you do as well, is spending time alone, but actually being okay with it and not needing to need distractions or needing other people around, but actually to be comfortable in your own space.
That I actually learned when I moved to South Africa, because I moved by myself. So I had a lot in the beginning me time. And it was so hard because I was like so active and like all the time around people. And I learned to actually enjoy going to a restaurant by myself, to do my shopping. Like today, I actually cannot do shopping with other people. I need to do my pace, my like way. And in the past, I couldn't do it by myself. So I love this one. And I think it's super, super important to learn to be okay, but just being us with ourselves and no one else.
Yeah, absolutely. So those are the tips that, and I'm going to be talking about that more in my newsletter, just about taking time to re-energize and just appreciate the year that's gone and just to look forward in the year ahead, but to stay in the present moment.
So you guys are more than welcome to share with us as well from which one of the points you are resonating more. What helps you to take the time without feeling guilty? Maybe you're going to learn some new stuff. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.